Actually, Ina and I decided that we are going to make this really cute little ornament today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we are going to make this Kiriki Press gingerbread house.
Yeah.
So would you join us while we do that?
Yes, please.
Please. Okay, so here's all of the things that come in the kit.
Yeah.
It all comes packed in this little paper package.
Yeah,
So you get a
even this.
picture. Yes, thank you, Ina. You get a picture of the gingerbread house.
Yep.
And then you get this pre-drilled. Show them right here, right here. Okay. This little pre-drilled house that has all, because it's wood, so it has all the little pre-drilled holes in it. And then, yes, these. Thank you, Ina. Thank you. And then you get this little piece that goes on the back. So it's a felt sticker so that when you're all done, you can cover up your stitching. And then you also get your floss or your thread. And it also comes with the tapestry needle. So not super sharp. It's perfect for littles.
Yes.
Yep. And then your instructions. So now we are going to get ready. Okay. So here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our first steps. We need to, now it says to use tape to hold the end in place, but I'm really bad about that. So we're gonna use our floss, and they've already pre-cut our floss. So we're going to take our green, that's our first one. Can you find the green?
This?
No, it's a green floss. Or thread. Here, from this end.
Oh.
Pull there.
Ball.
Keep pulling. All right, and these are already pre-cut so that they are ready to go.
Yeah.
And we are going to take our needle.
Yeah.
And we need to thread our needle.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that for you.
Yes. We're going to do this.
Well, I would do this for you. Hang on.
Well, look at this. A tattoo.
I know.
Tattoo.
Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to be able to use any of the video if all you do is shove your hand up in there. Goof. All right. So we are going to do back stitch and detached chain stitch. So we're going to. At about this point, I decided that it was a good idea to go ahead and speed up this video because between Ina and I, it took quite a bit of time. She did have a lot of fun in the making, though, so I did want to share that with you. I did my best to go ahead and stitch for her, or at least get her started in the stitching, and then try to give her the tapestry needle and let her keep trying. I really appreciated that these are little wooden ornaments, so they're very easy to hold. They have pre-drilled holes that are a good size, so it's really easy to fit your needle through those holes, which was very helpful when working with a 4-year-old. I don't think she could have completed this by herself. It's definitely too advanced for that, and we haven't practiced enough. But yeah, I think she had a lot of fun with it, and I enjoyed sharing the stitching with her. Now, once we get to the top of this branch, I decide that we aren't going to video the second branch because this one just took so long to make on a video. But she helped me with it. We had fun, and that was really the most important part of this, was that we played with stitching and learning how to move the needle in and out. So anyway, once we get to the top of this branch, we're going to skip straight over to the flowers. And I did completely forget that I needed to stitch down the bottom of that. And then I just secured the ends in the back by weaving them in. Now with the flowers, we did go, oh no, wait, we did the running stitch first. That's right, this is going to be the running stitch. Now she had a lot of fun with this one because I was able to show her how to go, and there wasn't a lot of complicated stitching, right? It's just a running stitch. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. And so the hardest part was just remembering, am I going up or am I going down? And once she kind of figured that out, oh, and yeah, there was a little moment there where we had some knotting occur, so I had to fix that. But once she figured that out, she had a ton of fun with it. Really, really liked the running stitch, so I'm thinking that we should try some other running stitch projects because once she understood what she was doing, I mean, you can see she's doing the stitching up and down, up and down. I just help her kind of pull the thread through. And then I did go ahead and weave the thread up through the stitches on the back so that they wouldn't show through the cutouts because I wanted to make sure that we could just go up and start stitching. But again, she had a lot of fun on the running stitch. It was the easiest part for her. Although about halfway through this circle, she kind of gets tired of stitching and yeah, I get to hear about it. But you don't have to because I stripped the audio out of that portion of the video. So here we go. We've done our running stitch, and I go ahead and secure this for her and show her how it's done. And then we trim it and we do the flowers. And Ina was really flagging at this point, but she kept sort of, you know, trooping along with me, especially when I said, oh, but there's only a few flowers to do. Then she was a little more interested. But after we finished the flowers, she just didn't really have a lot of desire left to do anything else on the ornament, so I did go ahead and I stitched the, I guess, icing along the gingerbread roof so that her ornament was finished. And we did end up giving this to her dad for Christmas, and he really liked the fact that she had helped to stitch so much of the ornament, which of course that was the point of this, was I wanted to have her make something for him. And anyway, she, I think, enjoyed doing most of it. And I did go ahead and I wove the thread up here to this last flower so that we could make sure that I didn't have any issues with the thread showing through the back. So there we go, making the flower. See, Ina's kind of lost interest at this point, so I'm just making the flower. But that's okay. And then when we're all done with this flower, I'm going to go ahead and stitch, again, the icing along the roof for her. And that's just simple blanket stitch, but it looks great. And then we'll be back in a little bit, and I will show you how we put the felt on. And this is just me doing the blanket stitch as I put on the icing along the roof line. And I did almost run out of thread along this side because I left a tail that was just a tiny bit too long. And I also had some issues at the very corner trying to like figure out how to secure the thread. So I kind of wrapped it down around the edge of the roof. I don't know if that's exactly what you were supposed to do, but that's what I chose to do. Just because I wasn't, again, entirely sure where it went. I don't know anyway. And then I went ahead and secured my ends, like you do. And then I went ahead and did the other side, but I didn't film it because I've already done it once.
Okay, so Ina and I have completely stitched our little gingerbread house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's time to put the backing on. So this is a sticky felt back. So I'm going to peel it, and Ina is very good at stickers.
Yes.
Are you very good at stickers?
Yes.
Okay, now the key to this is we have to line it up. So, see how you line it up over the hole? Can you do that? Okay, and then help stick it down. Okay, and then press, 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 press. You're very good at pressing. Press, 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 press.
I'm pressing.
Press, 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 press.
Okay, so we are all done with our ornament. Now hold it up. There's the back, and turn it around.
And there's the front. So here's our little ornament that we stitched together. And who are you going to give that to?
Daddy.
Daddy? I think Daddy will really like that. Do you think Daddy will like that?
Yeah, or Gigi.
Or Gigi? I think Gigi would like one too. But it's all done. So this is our little Kiriki press. You hold that one.
This one is for...
It's our gingerbread house. So here's the original. You hold up the one we made. Good job. There. So did we do a good job? I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out with us while we made our gingerbread house.
Yeah, and this is for Gigi.
Gigi, I thought that was for Daddy. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram channel, our TikTok channel, and all the fun places that we like to create. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, bye.